And they determined that endangered did not have to mean doomed. Because of those efforts, then many of those species have been saved from extinction. Now, if you've paid attention the last some years, you've probably heard something along the line in America that our families are also on endangered lists. But let me tell you, there are problems with American families just like there are everywhere. But before rushing to judgment, let's remember this. You can get the right facts, and you can still reach wrong conclusions. Heard a story about a fellow that was going around telling people that broccoli would kill you. And he said that because his neighbor was eating broccoli one night and got choked. And he didn't have anybody to help him. And he staggered outside. And before anybody could help him, he had fallen on the ground and died. And when the EMTs got there, they said, well, he choked on broccoli. So this guy assumed broccoli will kill you. I'm not opposed to that thought myself. But when you hear about the condition of families in our country, there are two facts that you rarely hear. One is healthy families today are just as healthy as they were 50 years ago. And the second fact that you don't hear is that most all of the reports focus on struggling families. They focus on the ones that are not healthy. Now, strong families, yes, they exist everywhere, but they are not the result of luck or genetics. They're the result of good habits and deliberate intentions. Now, knowing those facts can help us to reach some accurate conclusions. We're beginning today a series on home and family. I've entitled it simply, Family Life. Happy Days or Family Feud? Since television has invaded our living rooms back in the 1950s with the Honeymooners and I Love Lucy and Leave It to Beaver and Father Knows Best and all those other shows, the family has been the number one theme for television shows. The family image has certainly changed from 1950s up to today. But I will tell you, if you can think of any family dynamic, any family makeup, you'll find a corresponding television show. But regardless of the makeup of a family unit, it can be healthy. Like a physical structure that we live in that may need remodeling or repairing or even an extreme makeover. A family's home life may have similar needs. The good news is our God specializes in turning fixers into fabulous. And my apologies to Dave and Jenny Morris for borrowing that from them. God specializes in renovating and rejuvenizing and re-energizing and revitalizing people's lives and people's families. For any family, the first step is to make sure, if you see this slide, always keep the family business the family. Always keep the family business the family. God has given us our families, and we are required by God to take care of them. Paul even writes to Timothy in 1 Timothy 5 with these are pretty strong words. Whoever does not take care of his own relatives, especially his own family members, has turned against the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. Make sure she's okay. We have any people with medical training here? Okay.